Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 15th ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So South Carolina's offense is up first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
And the single back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's just wide open over there downfield. Kirk, what happened on the coverage that time?
Chris, I don't know how you lose the big tight end like that, but they did. I think it's just blown coverage. Whatever defense they were in, they need to make some adjustments. Make sure that doesn't happen again.
Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here in the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down. He knocks this one right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Volunteers offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
They'll run it here. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense.
And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Touchdown, South Carolina. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Crucial 3rd down play right here. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And the Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fights through the tackle. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Lets it go quickly, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
When they don't make the completion here, the timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
The Gamecocks come to the line with 1st and goal.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Volunteers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And we're all tied up now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The ball is free in the backfield. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Gamecocks come to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. PAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. Not a long return, but the important thing that wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right, and he lost it to the end zone. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. And it's good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Contact as he threw it. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football. And the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry.
And the Gamecocks will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner will be brought down. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Manning. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And the Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Breaks loose at the 45. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Touchdown, Vols. Strong game by this quarterback. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. I'd love to see the big man get his touches.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the return will be brought down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, over the shoulder, get the first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And there's the handoff. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
And South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, they're able to tack on the extra point. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The fumble the last time out symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up third down.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. The Vols will have 1st and 10 here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They pick up 4. So 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Manning. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Volunteers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Volunteers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Breaking free at the 35. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Illegal flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's 2nd down here. Ball handed off. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. He stays alive. Just gives up on the play. Throws it away. And now it's 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
What a job by this offense. They work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
I get it. But down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Handoff in a single back formation. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up. And the tailback's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.